I want you to hear a conversation I had with a very thoughtful man under the sentence of death. He was dying. Raised in the church, a thoughtful worshiper. And so I was talking to him, and I said, "How are you doing?" Because there was no secret that he was dying. He said, "I'm afraid." And I said, "Well, tell me about it." He said, I know in my head what the scriptures teach about the resurrection. He said, "But I'm afraid. I'll just tell you the truth, I'm afraid." He said, "I keep having two images. One of them is there's this ladder, and I'm climbing this ladder step by step, and it just stretches up, and I keep climbing, and finally it disappears into a dark haze." He said, "I'm afraid of nothingness." He said, "Now I know that if I die and there's nothing, I won't know that there's nothing." He said, "But if there's nothing, I just tell you," he said, "I'm afraid of it right now." He said, "I feel claustrophobic." And then he said, "And then this other picture I have is there's an abyss right in front of me. It's dark and it's bottomless." And he said, "And I keep throwing a rope, trying to let the rope connect to the other side, and the rope won't hit or wrap around anything. And I can't get across." So without going into the discussion here, I did my best to remind him of what the scriptures teach, which he'd been taught all his life. That in the story of Jesus, it's not us climbing to God, that Christ himself has come down for our salvation. He has come to us. That the energy of God from the other side of the abyss has come across to connect with us. That the resurrection of Jesus, that salvation is not by the greatest of human efforts, by technology, by health, by science, by human effort, but it's a new creation. That the resurrection of Jesus is God's energy coming from the other side of the abyss to us.